Hello, and welcome to another episode of Single Moms Conversations with Keyna. Day one listeners, big up yourself. What's up, y'all? Hey, and to all of the new ladies that are here and the new people who subscribed, thank you so much for being here. You didn't have to, right? Thank you. I truly appreciate it. And yes, ladies, this podcast is for us and by us. I am a proud single mother, and so are you. Now, today, I want to just have a simple conversation with you. I plan to post this like during the week. Big up to your auntie trying to be consistent, right? And this is the truth. Let me tell you something. When I'm not podcasting, I don't get that piece of joy in my life that I need. Does that make any sense? Like in the last podcast, we talked about feeling invisible, and a part of me not feeling invisible or falling into a funk is doing something that I truly love, and that's pouring love into you. I know it's crazy, right? Like some of y'all are like, what? Yeah, when I come on here and I talk, as soon as I start talking, I'm smiling, unless, it's a subject that make me mad. Right? So we're going to get into this conversation. We're going to talk about mindsets and money. And yes, I'm still stuffy. I am. Let me get some water and I'll be right back. And we just going to have this chill conversation during the week. Right. And I hope it encourages you and inspires you to be a better mother, a better person, and just all around be the best version of yourself. So I'm going to play some music. Okay. La di da, la di da di di da da da. I'm going to play some music and I'll be right back, y'all. Dude, that was the music. Hold on, I'll be back. I'm not editing that out. That was a mistake, but stay it in. I'll be back. All right. Okay. So I'm back. Now, I want to just talk to you about some things that I seen on TikTok. I was up in the TikTok streets and, a single mother came on. So, she had my full attention. And she was talking about how hard it is for a single mother to make ends meet and take care of their children in this economy, right? And I know, because I'm raising my hand, that I can relate to that. And I know there's some of you who could relate to it. And I know there's some of you who can't relate to it, because I got some high rollers up in here. Okay, I know. Because the high rollers have reached out to the kid, okay? And they was like, hey, auntie, I love your content. Thank you so much for riding for us the way you do. And then they would tell me things about themselves. So I kind of know who I attract, or the women that I inspire to be better. I know who's up in here, okay? And even if you're in a certain situation right now, right? Let's say, for instance, I told y'all my story where I'm from. I'm from the projects, you know what I'm saying? East New York, big up to East New York, Brooklyn. And if you judge me based on my situation back then, you missed out, because, you know what I'm saying? You missed out. But if you just dealt with me as a person and knew that was basically what you saw was based on decisions that I made in the past, you know what I'm saying? Then you would know that the girl got ambition. She got goals. She had things that she wanted to do. She was still finding her way. She was working on an old program. I told y'all that story. These people was like, get your apartment in the projects, girl. Get your city job. And I did it. And I said, what is this? Right? So even if you are in a situation that you don't want to be in, right? I got some mommies who are in the shelter. Big up to the mommies who's figuring this thing out. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with who you're becoming. So I know for a fact that all of the women who listen to me are striving for greatness, or they already got there. Just the fact that you paid attention to anybody talking about single motherhood shows me that you trying to ace this thing. You like, I got to get this thing together. I got to make sure I take care of my babies. there's a crazy lady on the internet out here popping junk about me to my face. You know what I'm saying? So big up to everybody. I appreciate you appreciate you being here, because I know what you're doing. I got you. I wish I would have had me years ago. Y'all know who I would be right now? Anyway, I sound so nasally, it's driving me crazy. But we're going to have this conversation about the woman, and she was talking. She was like, it's hard on us because we're single mothers. Even if you're getting child support, that's not a guaranteed income at times. I'm just summing her up real quick because it was pretty sad. It was pretty long. But basically, she was saying that the food costs are going up. The gas is up. Everything is up. But the pockets are not matching what's going on the outside. And that's true. That's true. I went to work the other day and I'm like, this money is not matching my lifestyle. It's not, right? But I had a conversation with somebody yesterday, and I was inspired to tell them, you know what? God has given us free will. He has. We got to thank God that we're in an era right now as women where we have free will, and we don't have somebody telling us we can't have a bank account, and we don't have somebody telling us we can't do this and we can't do that. Now, I don't know what they say behind closed doors about us, but to my face, you can't say it. You see what I'm saying? Somebody like, no, Auntie, what you talking about? But hold on, I'm coming. I'm saying all of this to say is sitting around and complaining. Okay, I got you. I'm not going to tell you not to complain. Yeah, complain. I don't care. Say it. Sometimes we got to say it. But we can't get stuck there. So she was talking and she went viral. So the people, like some businesses was in the comments and they was like, oh, lunch on me. This on me, just trying to ease her heartache or whatever, because she had tears in her eyes and everything. And I was like, wow, just so sad. I'm hurting for you. I'm hurting for all women with children who are doing this thing by ourselves. And I mean by ourselves. Seriously. Money, food, clothing, shelter, education, everything we're doing by ourselves. We didn't sign up for this, right? So my heart goes out to us. But there was another lady on TikTok. I told y'all Auntie up in the streets, y'all. I be up in these streets. I don't be playing. She have a son, and her son wanted to play basketball, and she needed $55 and some change to get the shoes for the baby. She did not have anything in her description box or nothing like that. She's telling her story. She put son in the car with her. You hear me? Son got in the car with mother. Okay? Listen, mothers. And they did DoorDash. I believe it was DoorDash or Uber Eats. They got in that car and she showed how she made the money. She said, I already had a balance in there of $14.89. I'm looking to see if she had a Cash App or something, because I could have hit her up with $20. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have that. She just went riding around and she told her story. She showed how she made about $50. She stopped. I guess it got late. She had to get her son home. And she said, I had $14 in there already. So she's there in her bed. She's like, so I did good. Now I could get his tennis shoes. All right. Now both ladies are right. Both ladies are right. I ain't never turning my back on a single mother who's in crisis. And she's so hurt, she turned on that camera and she started telling it. Tell it. Right? But we can't stay there. We can't stay there. And I'm not saying she did. I don't think she did. But we can't stay there. That's how I started my second business, y'all. My back was all the way up against the wall. I ain't had no money. I'm going to court trying to get some money. I'm working a job that I can't really work because I had a child I had to watch, right? And everybody eating good. They eating oxtails, rice and peas, dumpling, everything. And I'm over here trying to figure it out. And I said, I got to figure this out. And my back was against the wall. And that's how I opened that business that fed us for 10 years. There's post-traumatic stress disorder and there's post-traumatic growth disorder. Choose which one you gonna do, baby. You choose the one for you. It's easy to sit and keep talking and keep crying and ain't nobody coming. And if you make $19 an hour, you can't get a food stamp. It's the truth. You might lose your Medicaid too. Look, I'm learning some things out here in the street, y'all. But either way, the baby can't starve. The baby gotta eat. So what you gonna do, mother? Are you gonna choose post-traumatic growth or PTSD? Which one you gonna choose? I say we choose growth. But yes, we gotta go through some things. Yes, it's gonna hurt. Yes, it's gonna cry. Yes, we're gonna be tired. But the baby gotta eat. Okay? That's just life. That's life. And like I said, I'm gonna say it again, and I ain't gonna stay too long. Big up to both of them. I appreciated both of their stories. My sister, my niece, I don't know how old she was, but I felt her pain because I've been that woman sitting in my car crying, saying, God, why me? And God said, why not you? You know what I'm saying? Just like that, why not you? Who are you? I said, oh my goodness. And because of that, again, I built a business that fed us for so many years. So many years. So I'm saying all this to say is if you're out there and you feeling the pinch of what's going on, my prayers are with you. I feel you. I love you. But I also know there's a fighter in you. Gotta be. You a mother. There's a woman in you that's gonna make change. And that change is not just going to happen for your family. It's gonna happen for generations and generations and generations and generations. Trouble don't last forever. It can't. It's impossible. But you can change, and you could change things in your life and in your children's life forever. But you got to choose which one you want to do, mama. You got to choose. Okay? All right, I told y'all it's going to be short and sweet. Okay, short and sweet. And on that note, I'm going to get on up out of here. I want to thank you so much for being here, ladies. And if no one has told you that they love you, I want you to know that your auntie loves you. And I will be talking to you soon. Thank you so much. Peace, peace, and hair grease, y'all.
As the wind blows and the world turns, I know that I've got my footing. I found a solid ground in you as I follow in your footsteps. I know where my help is coming from. No matter the storm, just like Peter, together we could walk on water. And just like Jesus, I have direct lines to the Father. I'll remain in you, Lord. No, stability.